Hi my dear students, welcome to my biology class. First of all, you observe the diagrammatic representation of the reproduction in amoeba. Did you all observe the diagram? How does amoeba reproduce? Amoeba reproduce by binary fission or cell division. Okay, then the single parental amoeba cell divides to form two daughter amoebae. So that is reproduction in amoeba. Then how does growth take place in amoeba? So here growth and reproduction is same. That means those are mutually exclusive events. So growth is equal to reproduction in the case of unicellular organisms like amoeba. So how do organisms grow? Organisms grow by cell division. Not only by the cell division increasing the cell mass. Usually organisms grow by cell division. What is cell division? The process by which the new cells are formed is called cell division. Cell division takes place in the living body not only to grow but also to replace the old, dead and injured or damaged cells of the living body. There are mainly two types of cell division in living organ. That means living organisms exhibit two types of cell division. Those are meiosis and mitosis. So today we are going to study more details about the cell divisions that take place in living organisms. So today's topic is cell division. It is of two types. Those are mitosis and meiosis. Mitosis is the special type of cell division that takes place in almost all the body parts of the living organisms except a reproductive cell. That means the body parts of the human beings grow by mitotic division. Got it? Except the reproductive cells. The reproductive cells are the male gamete and the female gamete. In mitosis, the particular cell, the parental cell is called mother cell. Suppose this is a cell with two pairs of chromosomes. Two pairs of chromosomes. This is called mother cell. Got it? This mother cell undergoes the mitotic division and produces two exact copies of daughter cells with the same number of what? Chromosome. Here also two pairs of chromosome. Here also two pairs of chromosome. Here we can see these are the exact copies of the mother cell. This is the way the cell division occur in the somatic body parts of the living organisms. Got it? It also take place in the unicellular organism. The daughter cells or the new cells that are formed from the mother cell will have the exact copy of chromosome of the parental cell. So they receive all the characteristic features of the parental cell. That happens in the mitosis. But in the case of meiosis, meiosis usually occurs in the reproductive cell. The reproductive cells are gametes. Gametes. So gametes are produced in the reproductive organs of sexually reproducing organisms. So the gametes may be of two types, the male gamete and the female gamete. So each gametes carry only half set of chromosome from the parental chromosome. Got it? So they are haploid in nature. Haploid in nature. That means they receive only half set. For example, suppose this is a cell with a nucleus and two pairs of chromosome. This is the parental cell or mother cell. Or mother cell. Here the daughter cell has only one pair. Here also one pair. That means a half set of chromosome will be received from the mother cell. This happens in meiosis. So that haploid set of gametes are produced by meiosis, meiotic division. Got it? So why this haploid set of chromosomes are produced in the gametes? To ensure the same number of chromosomes in the progeny. See, in the fertilization process, the fusion of male gamete and female gamete produce a zygote or an young one. So the zygote receive the same number of chromosome from the parents by means of these gametes. So the male gives the half set of the chromosome, the female gamete also gives the half set of chromosome. The child would get the same set of chromosome exactly similar to the parents. For example, human beings. Human beings have 23 pairs of chromosome in the normal cell. But in the reproductive cell, in the case of male gamete, it has only 23 chromosome. In the case of female gametes, it has only 23. At the time of fertilization, they reunite to form 23 pairs of chromosome in the zygote. So the child would get 23 pairs of chromosome, 50% of the chromosome from the father and 50% of the chromosome from the mother. That happens in the case of meiosis. So mitosis is most common among the living body, parts of the living organs of body, as it promotes the growth, while meiosis is common in the case of reproductive cell, because haploid type of reproductive cells or gametes are formed only by meiosis. So we can easily say that mitosis takes place in the somatic cells, while meiosis takes place in the reproductive cells. Got it? Now let's study about mitosis with the help of a diagram. Mitosis. Suppose this is a cell with the nucleus, and the nucleus contain what? Chromatin material. This chromatin material is actually DNA and what? Protein. Got it? So when the cell is about to divide, what happens to the chromatin network? It condenses to form chromosome. Suppose this is a cell with the 2 pairs of chromosome. So the chromatin network condenses to form what? 2 pairs of chromosome. Suppose 1 pair of chromosome, this is another pair of chromosome. So 2 pairs of chromosome. Okay, then during the cell division, the chromosome duplicates to form X-shaped structure like this. So 1 pair. So duplicated structure of chromosome. The next pair also will be duplicated. Okay, this happens at the time of mitosis. So here I can label duplication, duplicated chromosome. How it happens? Why does it happen? Do you know? For copying the gene, suppose if this is a chromosome with a gene A and B, when the copy of this chromatid takes place, when DNA copying take place, the same kind of gene will be produced over here. So this is the copying of the chromatids. These two are known as chromatids. These are sister chromatids. Okay, so suppose this is received from father and this from mother. So similarly, a homologous pair of chromosomes are received from the parents. One is from father and the next one is from mother. Such there are 2 pairs of chromosomes in this particular type of cell. Okay, then let's study what's the next step. The next step is the segregation of these chromatids. Separation. Segregation means a separation of these chromatids. Got it? This is called segregation or separation. Okay, segregation of what? Chromatids. Then what's the next step? Formation of 2 daughter cell with a similar number of chromosome of the mother cell. This is the mother cell. Okay, here the two copies of cells are formed with the same number of chromosome. So here you can observe so two chromatids here, two there. Here also the black chromosome, black colored one. For easy understanding I have used colors. See here, these are daughter cells with the same number of chromosome exactly like the mother cell. See, one pair of red chromosome and one pair of black chromosome. This also happens here. So it is clearly said that the mother cell produces the exact copies of the daughter cell with the same number of chromosome. That means same amount of genetic material. Got it? That is mitosis. That means a similar copy of cells are produced in the growing part of the body. So when a wound occurs in our body, the wound is healed by cell division. The new cells will be formed over there by mitosis. Got it? Then let's understand about meiosis with the help of a diagram. Meiosis takes place in the reproductive cell. It is a reduction division. That means a half set of chromosome is received by the newly formed or daughter cells. Let's begin from a new cell, that a cell with a chromatin network. A cell with a chromatin network. Then the chromatin network condenses to form chromosome. Here also we consider two pairs of chromosomes. So here I give different colors for the chromosomes. So one type of chromosome, one pair of chromosome, another pair of chromosome. Okay, then the next step is the duplication. Duplication, the chromosomes look as X-shaped structures like this, duplicated chromosomes. Okay, then after duplication, the segregation or separation of chromosome, that means the chromosome number become half in the case of meiosis 1. That means meiosis consists of two phases, meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. So that the mother cell can produce 4 number of daughter cells instead of 2. Here the mother cell produces 2 cells. But in the case of meiosis, the mother cell can produce 4 daughter cells with the half set of chromosome number. So let's see how it happens. So after this, what? Segregation of chromosomes. This is called meiosis 1. Okay, here what happens? Segregation of what? Chromosomes. Okay, so that here one pink color chromosome, here also one pink color chromosome, here blue color, here also one blue color, so that the daughter cells have one copy of chromosome from each pair, so that it is haploid in nature. So this is diploid. This is diploid condition, paired one. Okay, this is haploid in nature. So one from each pair. It is haploid in nature. Then it undergoes a second meiosis, so that it would produce the copies of the mother cell. So here it is the mother cell. Here also it produces 2 daughter cells. How it happens? The separation of these chromatids take place. Separation, so that one chromatid go to this cell, the next one goes here. So from here one goes here and one goes here and the next one goes here. In the case of the next mother cell, then what happened? Here also separation of the segregation of the chromatid. So one pink color here, here also one pink color. So blue color, then blue color. Got it? Here you can see only one chromosome from each pair. This is the mother cell. Here the mother cell, the chromosomes are paired chromosomes. Okay, here the daughter cells are haploid in nature. Haploid means a half set of chromosomes. See, look at this cell. Each cell has half set of chromosome. That is half set of the chromosome number of the mother cell. So, one pink, one blue. See here 4. Here let us understand that one mother cell, a diploid mother cell, can produce 4 haploid daughter cells. That means with the half set of chromosome in each case. Okay, here when the mother cell produces the exact copies of the daughter cell, only 2 cells are produced in the case. Got it? Both mitosis and meiosis are required for the growth as well as the perpetuation or the continuity of the species in the case of living organism. That's the significance of cell division in the living organism. Can you differentiate between mitosis and meiosis? Mitosis is an equational division while meiosis is a reduction division. Mitosis takes place in the somatic cells while meiosis takes place in the reproductive cells. Mitosis produces 2 daughter cells from the mother cells with the same number of chromosomes, while the meiosis produces 4 daughter cells from the mother cells with a half set of the chromosome. These are the main differences between mitosis and meiosis. I hope you understood the topic well. With this, I conclude my session. Then thank you and have nice moments.